Today I'm gonna show you guys how you can change the iPhone 15 Plus back glass and front glass. This particular phone has a lot of scratches, as you see. All the paint is almost gone here on the sides, but this will be looking very nice when we finished. This one has like a dot on the screen, like a pixel error here, and a small crack down here. So I'm just gonna cook it on the heating plate. We'll be needing like a bit of time to heat up. To start with, we're just gonna remove the bottom screws from the phone. What we're gonna do is take like this razor blade and put it between the frame and the back glass. Yep, and use some isopropyl alcohol to loosen the adhesive, which is fairly easy. There's not much to think about when you already have a broken back glass, because it doesn't really matter if you crack it. Sometimes when you have to change like the battery or something, you have to get this off as well, and if it's not broken, you have to be a little bit more careful, because otherwise you have to change that as well when you for the customer or whatever you're doing it for. This is a good start. Actually, I'm just going to see if I can flip it up a bit over here. And don't use any gloves. It's just, normally I actually do use gloves, just not this time. Yeah, it's so dirty. Wow. We're gonna have to clean this really good as well. Be careful, because there's gonna sit like the wireless charging coil is under here, so you don't want to crack it up like all the way, so you will ruin because it's paper thin. Look how dirty this is, because there was like a big hole into it over here, so a lot of dirt had come in. So that's why it's a good idea to get stuff like this changed, so you won't get like a dusty camera up here. And yeah, it's not a good idea to get all this dirt in your phone. And don't use too much alcohol up here with the camera, because you don't want the alcohol running down to your camera. It can definitely break it or make the camera lens like blurry. It's not really worth it. Yeah, I should be able to get it up now. Let's see. Yep. Flex cable is over here, so we don't have to be too careful. Just gonna loosen this again, and I'm pretty confident that we can get it up now. Yep, and we got it open. As you see, there are a lot of dirt in this phone. A lot of dirt, so we will have to get it off, but we're gonna do that afterwards. Just use something to hold the back cover up. We'll get my screwdriver and get this screw up. We'll have to use this. It can be a bit tricky. Lift it up so it will pop out. Yep, just like that. Normally I have something to cover the camera, but I forgot it upstairs, so it's just to prevent dust from sitting on the camera and like making it blurry, and yeah, you know, just being careful with the camera. I'm gonna take my plastic thing and pop this off, and here we go. So we're gonna cook this one again over at the heating plate. Meanwhile, we'll get edges off here. There's so much dust in this bad boy here. Oops. You can easily cut yourself on this glass, so better be careful. Oh, there is, yeah, we got it out. We'll have to clean it up with some, I'm just gonna use one of these, one of the dry ones, and just put some alcohol on. Just get all of this dust off. You actually might want to disconnect the battery first, but I've never had any issues with this, so I'm just gonna continue doing this the wrong way. But for you guys, I would recommend removing the battery. Not removing it, but disconnecting the battery flex. Yeah, this is so dirty. There was a glass right here. We do not want that into the phone. Look how much better this got. It got way better. Now we have the backglass. Well, yeah, it's been cooking on 91 degrees. That's what works for me. Now we're gonna unscrew these small screws. This one is really easy. You just have to flip it. Flip this one without hitting the cable. You don't want to break that. Here we got it. We have to transfer this metal thing over to the other one because the new backglass does not have this particular thing. This is what we got. I'll have to transfer this cable, this wireless, over to this one. It's to cook a bit more because it's gotten cold now, and slowly get this plastic, push it down. I'm gonna use a bit of alcohol to loosen the adhesive. And I'm not gonna use alcohol here because that's a little bit of a risk. Yep, let's see if we can try to lift this up. I'll use some alcohol again, just around the edges. Use a bit more alcohol over here. Yep. Needs a bit more. It's been cooking for a bit. Now we're just gonna lift this up very gentle. Very gentle. So we don't break we should be able to just lift it pretty much. And make sure you get this copper thread. Just very careful. Just gonna put this on top of the phone and lay it on the side for a bit. Now we have to transfer this metal bracket, and it can be very difficult because the glue is really strong. It's going to take some time. I usually try to see if I can get it off with like this. No. Okay, I'm gonna do it the hard way. I'm gonna take this one to crack the back glasses. I'm just gonna go straight for it. People are probably gonna hate me for this, but we all got some different ways to do this, but this makes it not take such a long time. It's just so difficult to get up, like it's so difficult. It should be lifted out. Let's push it down. Yep, we got it. As you see, this was far easier than trying to get it off the other way. This looks good, if you ask me. Yeah, it's a little bit bent, as you see, a little bit bent. So what I'm going to do is taking this one and unbending it. Let's see if it fits. It's fine. Yep, it's fine. This one is just garbage now. I'm gonna take some B7000 around the edges and onto the new phone, the new back glass, sorry, and try to make it as straight as possible. As you see, it's on. To install the wireless coil back, and again I'm just going to use some B7000, not too much because it's not necessary, just so it will stick on all the edges. A little bit up here. Normally I will install this, the flash first. Yep. And then line this up, because it will all come naturally. Here it's straight. Yeah, this turned out nice. Some B7000, very little. Press it down. If you're not happy with the glue on the side, you can just roll alcohol on a little bit more and just get it off. So now we're gonna install the little bracket holder, or what are we gonna call it, and it's just going to click down by itself, as you see. Very simple. Very, very simple. I normally take like a clip, pressure on it, 10 minutes or so. 10 minutes has passed by, and now we're going to install this little bracket as well. The flashlight attached. Now we can install it. Scrap the phone. Just give it a quick cleaning like this again to get all the dust out. Normally I would put on a new adhesive around the edges here because this is very worn, but I don't have one. I thought I had one, so for the sake of the video I'm just going to install it without a new adhesive. Just going, we want that click sound, and I'm very thankful that Apple made it this easy to repair the phones. Pretty much anybody can do this. Is not attached. You see there's a small curve here, and this one that goes downwards, so we have to put this on first, sitting exactly where it should, and just screw this back. Ready to close it. I'm just gonna take some elephant gum and put this down, and just, it should stick to this one. Yep, because if you use something sharp, you will scratch the lens glass, and you do not want that, trust me. It's... Nope. That is not working. I think we did it. No, I think we made... Ah, man. You see, we made like a bit of a scratch here. Not a scratch, but now we have to clean it, which is very gently. Now we're just going to close this one. Is this bent? Oh yeah, it's bent. That's why, that makes sense. This one is bent, so it's not wanting to come down. We're just gonna straighten it. And straighten this. And straighten this. No, I went too much. Just like that. This should work. Yep, that was a good crunch. On and get all the adhesive away, just like new. And now to the front glass. Afterwards, I'm gonna put this in a tight seal so it will stick in again. But I'm going to turn it off. This screen had like pixel error here, like a pixel, and it has something broken down here. So basically, the screen is not worth anything. And we're just going to use some force here, because it doesn't matter if the screen is broken. Normally these phones can be refurbished. This one still can, but it's not worth anything because there's some pixel error. As you see, all the dust from the backside has come onto the front. So we are going to be cleaning this and this one. I've dropped them on the carpet plenty of times, and it's going to take you a long time to find them again. I have some spare screws, but unplug the cables. And here we go. I'll put this to the side. Start taking this, get this off. Very easy. Just use a bit of alcohol again and take the plastic spudger, or what's it called in English? I'm not sure. I believe these are stronger than the 30 models or 40 models. I don't know why this is so strong. We got it. This one we will have to transfer to the new screen. The screen I'm using is going to be an in-cell screen. We're not going to use this because we don't do soldering. I don't have my soldering kit with me. On to the new, just as before, exactly the same place, and the glue is still really good, so we don't have to do anything. We're going to put this on again. Now to putting this on. That crunch sound, that is what we want. Let's see if this bad boy will turn on. Perfect. Where did I put it? And I guess the Apple used these to save screws, and which is pretty smart. We got it, and this is one of the bad things with these screens. As you can see how big the bezel is down here. It's absolutely horrendous to look at, but you could buy an OLED for like $100 and an original one for 200, 250, but it's the customer just didn't care. With the original one, I did give him the option, but finished. Now to the last thing, putting the bottom screws. Let's see if it will charge. Yes. And that's it.